final round of the Isle of Man International Chess Tournament. So before today's all-decisive final round, we have a sole leader, Harikrishna from India. He's leading the field with 6.5 out of 8, but he is trailed by 5 players who are just half a point behind him. Those 5 players are last year's champion Nigel Short, Fressinet, Gabriel Sargissian, and Francesco Rambaldi. So these 6 players will be facing on the top 3 boards today. On the top board, defending champion Nigel Short has the white pieces against Harikrishna, so if he wants to defend his title, he will have to win that game. On second board, Nigel has the white pieces against Laurent Fressinet, and on the third board, Gabriel Sargissian has the white pieces against Francesco Rambaldi. So this is the most exciting round of the tournament, and we'll see you tonight with the final results. Grandmaster Harikrishna, who after drawing his last round game with the black pieces against Nigel Short is one of the 3 shared winners of the tournament. How did the game go?
I think Nigel was better in today's game, and it was very unpleasant for me to defend. I think White was better, but still requires some precise moves. I don't think I'm losing, but I feel slight pressure because my bishop and knight lacks coordination, and I think in around 35 or move 40 went wrong, and I think the final position which we agreed was basically equal. I will take both b4 and a2 pawn and take my f4 defect, so it will be
Okay. So as I said, 7 out of 9 and shared first place. How happy are you?
well, I'm satisfied with my play here, and okay, I last 3 games were not very good, but I think the first part I played really well, and of course it's a strong event, and I managed to stay on the top board and play good chess, and especially after losing in World Cup second round, I came with not many expectations here, and it was a big shock for me in World Cup, and here I came here and I felt good, and I played good. So
International Master Jovanka Houska, who just won her last round game against Nilotpal Das from India, and first woman of the tournament. What were your impressions of the game?
Well, it was a surprise. Well, his opening was a surprise, but I actually managed to play some very old prep that I prepared with an old trainer 8 years ago, so I was quite happy to remember it and get it in and finally try it out. So I was quite happy.
How did the game go after that?
Well, after the move that we had planned, he kind of it's a bit sad, but he fell apart. He played a bad move and then he fell out of some tactics, and yeah.
As I mentioned, you won the ladies' prize of the tournament with 5.5 out of 9. How satisfied? How happy are you?
Well, very happy. I have to say I lost 2 games in the middle of the tournament, and I thought, okay, well this is not going to go well. But yeah, I came back with 2 wins, and I'm just really happy that I gained rating points, and yeah.
Overall, how was your time in the Isle of Man? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a really good time. I didn't do too much. I would have liked to have done more. I would have liked to have visited some castles and seen some things. But yeah, I had a nice little routine.
There's always next year.
Yeah, hopefully there's next year, yeah. But I had a little routine going, and I stuck to that, and it worked.
I'm joined by Fressinet, who just won his last round game with the black pieces against Arkady Naidic. He finished on 7 out of 9. How did the game go?
Well, he played this rookie one Berlin, which was considered at least to be a drawing weapon, but he played it in a sharp way. So he was trying to win, obviously, because we both needed to win to share for first place or maybe second. It depends of the outcome of Harikrishna. And okay, and then at some point he just played on the queen side, and to my great surprise, I just mated him, because somehow all his pieces was on the queen side, and I had a great attack, and I think it's just winning attack. So maybe it took too much risks. I mean, at some point he should have started to play for a draw, but it's not his style, and it was not. I mean, the purpose of the opening and his play in general.
As you mentioned, your final result, your final place will depend on the boards next to you, especially board 1. Did you have any time to check those games out, board 1 and board 3?
Well, a little bit, but I mainly cared about my game, of course, and okay, on board 1 it looks like a draw, and on board 3 Sargissian is pressing, so I'm expecting to share first place with Sargissian and Harikrishna. Let's see.
What are your final overall impressions of the tournament?
No, it was great event, and of course I'm very happy to finish on a high note, because yesterday I made a draw with this Rambaldi, who is very promising, but okay, I didn't put any pressure in the opening, and with white, I mean, I was feeling a bit sad, after the game, so because I knew I would get black against a very strong opponent, and of course it can go wrong, and so I'm very happy with my play, especially the last round. It was very fortunate, and it was very well organized, and I came here last year, and okay, I hope to be back next year.
Grandmaster David Howell just won his last round game against Harikrishna. Can you tell us a few words about the game, please?
It was another crazy game. I think we were both down to 20 minutes, well, less than 20 minutes with 15 moves gone. So he was being very creative. He castled queenside in a position where I've never seen anything like that before. And it was kind of a lot of manoeuvring before suddenly the tactics exploded, and I managed to get his king out in the open, and everything worked in my favour. So it was nice to have so many creative games this tournament, and nice to end on that note.
So you finished on 6.5 out of 9. How happy are you with that performance?
It's the same score as last year, and last year was one of the best tournaments I played, so I can't complain. I'm beaten, I think, probably about my rating performance, so it's okay. But there were a few games where I could have pushed a bit harder, but yeah, 6.5, I'll take it.
Deep, you just won your final round game. Can you tell us more about this game?
He played the French defense, so I chose the winner variation. Okay, I have a lot of experience playing that myself as black, so I knew some of the problems black has in that system. So basically he went into a bad position after the opening, and then I somehow managed to win the game.
So how you will summarize your overall performance?
I guess I played good in the beginning. I drew with David Howell in the 4th round where I was clearly winning, and then again a good game with Tiviakov. But then probably in the penultimate round I lost to Milkovian, and that was a turning point for my tournament. But okay, overall it's an average tournament for me, I guess.
Again, a nice victory in the final round. Can you describe this game?
Yes, probably this was my best game of this tournament, and it was a French defense, and it was unclear for quite a long time, but after that he made some mistakes and was able to win the game. Yes, probably it's nice to end the tournament on a winning note.
Same, you played against legendary Grandmaster Jan Tiemann. Can you tell us more about this victory?
It was a 2 nights opening, and I had to sacrifice a pawn in the opening, but then I think he had got a very great position. I think almost cleared to winning. Then he missed that I can capture his piece and defend it, and after that okay, at some point I thought he had to take a draw, but he tried to pressing on, but slowly the attack collapsed, and I was a piece ahead for 3 points. Then suddenly his king was also unsafe, and he made some tactical mistakes, and he lost.
How you will summarize your overall performance here?
I'm very happy with the tournament, but okay, the games I lost, I need to improve a lot on that.
Paul, you just won your final round game. Can you tell us more about this game?
I played against Grandmaster Harikrishna Grant, and I had the black pieces, and wanted to play the build in defense, but she declined by playing d3. And so it was kind of a normal game where I had some good attacking chances, and she had a slightly weak king, and so in the end I managed to win this game.
How would you tell about your performance at IOM?
Yeah, in the end I was quite lucky, or happy to reach 4.5 out of 9 points, and I really like to play in this tournament as I had so many strong opponents here, and it was really a nice experience.
I'd like to thank the team of arbiters, without whom this event would not be possible. So Dave Welch, Peter Perland, Arno Ellians, David Sedgwick. I'd also like to thank our live game specialist and the guy that has manually input all the games games that weren't on the electronic boards, a mammoth task, Dave Clayton. Before we go any further, I would like to introduce you to our special guest who will present the first prize. He is probably the single most important person associated with the tournament because he was the man I first approached with my idea for the event several years ago. Also, he and his family provide 50% of the budget for the tournament. Please give a very warm welcome to Isai Scheinberg. On tiebreak, and it's the 2015 PokerStars Isle of Man Masters winner, Pentala Harikrishna. That's the one for you to take home. This is the one just for photos. Put together then.
So the closing ceremony of the 2015 Isle of Man International Chess Tournament has just concluded, and I'm with the winner of this year's edition, Pentala Harikrishna from India. So you finished on 7 out of 9. You shared first place with 2 other people, but you were champion on tiebreak. What are your impressions, your final impressions of this tournament?
Well, it was a tough tournament for me, and today's game was quite tough. Nigel, I would say, put a lot of pressure on me, and at some point he had good chances, but I think I played quite well in the end part, and I'm particularly satisfied with my play here, and except maybe 2 rounds, I was mostly leading the event, and most importantly, after my World Cup, I managed to play decent chess and came back as a champion, which I'm really happy about, and I take very good memories from Isle of Man, and I'm really happy to be here and play good chess here and win the event.
So hopefully we will see you next year.
Yes, definitely.
So thank you to you everyone for watching us every day, and we will hopefully see you next year for the 3rd edition of this tournament. Thank you for watching.